It's your intellect. Once again, join me in this video as we discuss the impact of trade within the Zimbabwean plateau with the East African societies. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.
So our question here says, assess the economic impact of East African trade system. When we are talking about the East African trade system, it was the trade system which was taking place between the interior or the Zimbabwean plateau and the individuals or like Swahili traders and whatsoever. So on the Zimbabwean plateau before the end of the 15th century. So the 15th century, we are now basing on the impact of economic activities, specifically in Mtapa state, because it is the state which existed during this period. So we are now looking on the positive impact. So whenever the question says assess, we are taking a closer look. So much more important that often was that what we must focus on, is that we must focus on the factors whereby we review the positive impact of the economic activities that were taking place between the East African trade and the Zimbabwean plateau. Then it was Obamaji negative. So basing on the issue of trade was one of the major economic elements which took place during the 15th century. Specifically in this stage, the Portuguese, the Swahili traders and whatsoever, they traded with the individuals within them. What was the impact of trade? They obtained foreign goods. For example, they managed to obtain clothes, they managed to obtain salt, and other ceramics and whatsoever. And this have improved the civilization. Saka isusu hatidi kuti ufokase nekuti trade yakaitwa pakadai no, answer iri paimpact. Wabata zvakafanana nekuti tiri kuti ndikakupa maka unoti apuwa maka nasei waexplaina, but toda kuzonzwa kuti chii chakakoshera kumutambidza maka kwandaita, ndo analysis. How to get wakutotaura kuti anokwanisa kuishandisa kunyora makala inoti kamwe tobva tamboti anga asina peni azopuwa peni nasei kuchikoro. Handiti zvafanana nekuti iwo paunouya uchiti sei peni yangu yapera, sei ndakanganwa peni, ndokupa peni. Impact haisi pakuti ndakutambidza peni, impact iri pakuti peni yazokosha chii, wanga usina zvekutoti lesson right opera usina zvawaita zvawaita, ndo analysis. Imi manje munofunga kuti kuexplaina kuti zvii zvakaitika paitika trade ndo answer. No, haisi answer. Iyoyo i-explanation. Impact tinotanga kuiona wakutudza kuti saka zvakakosha pakuti chii. Taurirana, wakutotaura kuti kwakabva kwaestablishwa yakatocreata employment. For example, we have got middlemen which were known as vashambadzi, who were now being employed by these Portuguese. Tabatana. Tapedza takwenda, it improved the agricultural system. For example, within the Mtapa state, there was the introduction of irrigation. Irrigation has managed the Mtapa to grow their crops all year round. And this has improved their food security. Furthermore, there was improved type of mining whereby new mining machines were invented. And this has made people to have easy access to mineral resources. And it has made them kuti vave improved trading system wide, because pane a good resource base gold. Saka the improved mining activities made them Mtapa people to extract more gold, which have even attracted more customers. Tabatana. So by Papa that there was the introduction of new seeds, e.g. maize. Maize has become the staple grain within the Mtapa, and this has improved food supplies, zvakaimprove diet yavo, because new seeds kwakauya watermelon, machimajandika, and some of these new seeds which were introduced, they are required to supplement diet zvaidiwa, rather than before the introduction of new seeds vaingowaramba vakafocasa nesame type of food. Toenda ipapo takuenda pacloth, it is part of civilization. Kupfekwa kwehembe kwanakirei, it is civilization. Anoona yakauya pavanhu. Then toenda pamaweapons. For example, they were provided weapons to the Portuguese, and these weapons, they helped them to defend their state. For example, the Mtapa people, they managed to defend their state from malaria attacks. Andika impact iri kubva kueconomic pakuti mapuwa maganzi. Andika then makutoenda futi zvakaita kuti vasajererwe peruregi. Andikuona then apa takutoenda pamatreaty. The impact yanga iripo ndeyekuti there was the signing of treaties with the Portuguese. For example, through Serendima, vakasaina matreaties. What was the importance of this economic system? This has made the establishment of Plateau system. Through Plateau system, the Mtapa vakava employed, the Mtapa vakava introduced to new farming techniques zvika improve ivo. Then furthermore, infrastructure development kwakaconstructwa maroads because yes, the prazeros were established. Kwakatanga kuiswa maroads, andika kwakatanga kuiswawo mabridge, kwakatanga kuiswawo maschools, ane akatotanga kuintroducwa. It was important yekuti vari kutrada nevanhu vekueastern. However, despite that, the Zimbabwean Plateau have benefited from East African trade system. Andika they suffered the negative consequences. For instance, slave trade was introduced whereby there was now the buying and selling of human beings for the process of profit making. Because now individuals, they were introduced to monetary funds. Buying and selling of humans. Furthermore, there was introduction of forced labor within the Mtapa Prazeros. Portuguese forced vanhu kuti vashande for free. Ndosaka ndichikuudza kuti haukwanise kunyora pre-colonial uchiisa Mutapa nekuda kwemaeffects aanogona forced labor yakutoya makutotongwa. Andika furthermore, there was a loss of land. Africans vakasara vane land shoma while most of the land was under the occupation of the Portuguese. Furthermore, there was unfair trade. For example, unonzi tipe 2 kg gold, tikupe 2 kg salt. Unfair trading system was introduced by the Portuguese, and this have led to over exploitation of mineral resources. Those were then wapedza wakadaro. Saka in your introduction ndakanga notaura, you can include the East African trade system, which was a trade system which was linked to East Africa. Ndokwavailingana vachiuya kuno. Then Zimbabwean Plateau takutaura, when we are talking about the Plateau tungotaura Zimbabwe in particular. Then wakungomanage zvakungovabuditsira kuti neprofit Zimbabwe nenegative impact. Saka ndoonawo dzacho. Saka tapedza ndepane next question.